Hey everybody, Shagdog Spitter Swallow Beer Review. Me and Diddy did a special drink the other night. You know how to get the black and tan Guinness and some type of Pilsner or whatever. And we did the Guinness and the England. It's called a Gingling the other night. So tonight I'm figuring, I'll do a Guinness with a Warsteiner. And I'll call it there is a Warsteiner Dunkel with the Guinness is called a Krout Stout. I couldn't find what the Warsteiner Pilsner with the Guinness is called. So I'm just going to call this a Krout Stout also. All right. Oh, crap. I forgot to get a spoon. 1 second, y'all. Dang, so let's do it. So, I don't know why. The lighter beer. See, I don't think it works good with this extra stout now. I don't even need my headphones on. What the hell am I doing? But do the Pilsner first. But the Guinness Extra Stout me and Diddy did the other day and didn't sit well on the England. I think this is too heavy. It's 5.56 or 5 point something ABV, whereas the Guinness Draught or Draft or whatever you want to call it is 4.2%. So maybe that's why. But we're going to try. We'll get a half glass of this. Of course, later I'll have to finish this and the Warsteiner or the Guinness, right? Yeah, I'd say it's about half. Let's let that sit, get the head down a little bit, I guess. Maybe the head might help keep the Guinness up. Let's try it. Let's go ahead and do the Guinness. Got poured over the spoon, back of the spoon. One guy says you're supposed to turn it around. Put my camera down, see if you can see me do it. All right, let's try this. The back of the spoon. Shit. Get it all over the place. And it kind of mixed up, I guess. Crap, holy. It's going all over the place. Fuck. Didn't do that on the other glass, but I think I poured it better, though. Son of a bitch. All right, since it didn't mix well, it started to at the beginning, but I must be doing something wrong. That's okay. It's going to mix anyhow when you tip the glass, right? Let's go ahead and try to get the rest in. Yeah, it's just going all over the place. Fuck it. All right, there we go. Almost half. Good enough. I'll wipe this up a little bit before someone gets crazy and mad. There's that. There's that. All right, so this is Guinness and Warsteiner mixed in. Quite a big head there with the two of them mixed. Smell more of the Warsteiner, I think, than the Guinness. Kind of strange. A lot of head there, though. I think I'm going to try to get a little bit more Guinness in there, though, because I think I got more Warsteiner than the Guinness. So that head's so big. I think that head's going to stay up, too. This might not be a good mix, actually. I hope I don't blow up or something. All right. Guinness, Warsteiner. We're going to call it the Krout Stout. Let's try it. No offense to German people for calling it a kraut. You know, I don't know how you get that. Sauerkraut. I guess that's how Germans get the derogatory term of kraut during World War II, I guess. Not bad, actually. Still has the stout qualities, but you do pick up a little more of the stout, I guess. But you do pick up a little bit of the German Pilsner floral notes. Very light, though, really overshadowed by the Guinness, but you can pick them up a little bit. Not bad. Not bad. Jammer hasn't been on this channel yet. I've done two videos by myself. I had P. Diddy this past Friday do a couple videos with me. That was my second one tonight. Jammer works a lot. He claims that he would have more time when he went back to 12-hour shifts. But Shagdog can run the show. He was complaining to me the other day about how I didn't input and stuff on the old channel. And I responded to comments. Yeah, I didn't do it all the time. And he hasn't done that much either over the last 3, 4, 5 years. So, I mean, we don't even get that many comments. What am I supposed to respond to? Although I am going to try to start looking at other beer reviews. I have been doing that lately. I'm going to comment on videos. I need to find new beer reviewers because some people I used to watch, they're gone. The only one left is Jay Around the Riot, Jay Theriot. A couple other ones. A couple ones I like are gone. They haven't done a video in like 6, 7, 8 months, up to like 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago. But I'll drink till I die, folks. But this don't taste that bad, actually. So again, I did the Warsteiner and the Guinness. I'm gonna finish this video. I'm gonna finish this. Maybe I'll do another one, pour them both together again after I finish this one. So I gotta hurry because I don't want this video to be too long. I'm already at 10 minutes almost. Not bad though. Together, I mean, it almost still tastes like a Guinness with a little bit of Pilsner qualities to it, I guess. And Warsteiner is a pretty good German Pilsner. It's not one of those like really florally hop. It's a pretty smooth German Pilsner. That's why I like that one. It's pretty smooth. It's like the Keith Smooth. Keith Smooth, is that what the Keystone? Yeah. Keith Smooth or whatever frick his name is for Keith Stone, always Keith Stone, always smooth. Yeah, that's the Keith Stone, always smooth of Germany right there. I don't know how there's a special word for Keith and Stone that you can say in German, but that's what it is, and it's smooth. Get out of here, right? Shagdog, what a boring week. This coronavirus just dragging on. So damn roommates. Anyhow, let me try to finish this one and get the next one down. Not bad. This is actually better than the Guinness and England that we did the other night. A lot smoother. And this is a smooth Pilsner, so that's probably the reason why. And we're going to try to do that again. It started, I can see at the beginning it was separated, but there's going to be a special way to do that. I don't know. Anywho. God. Yeah, Jammer was right about the, because I had a girl I was dating from January up till this month. I kind of cut her loose this month because I've been on quarantine since March. She's been waiting for me. I'm surprised she waited for me. But I told her, down here in Florida, the numbers just keep going up and up for the coronavirus, even in our county, which is right north of Tampa. So I can see why a lot of people here work in Tampa. She lives in the same county as Tampa. So, and she had coronavirus. She has or had coronavirus. So I haven't seen her since March, but I told her about 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago, yeah. She go see other guys or do whatever because I'm probably going to be stuck in this house for a while. I'm going to be social distancing, quarantining myself. I might have to start going back to work here soon, but hopefully when I go to work, I can stay away from people as much as possible. And I'm not going out socializing. I had a friend earlier say, "Oh, I can go to this pizza place, or you can eat outside," because bars are closed around here by the governor. But any place that has food and a bar, alcohol, you can drink, which is unfair to me to the bars because I'm like, well, you got a pizza place. People are mostly going there for the friggin' beer, not the pizza. They're open. The bars are closed. They can't make money. They're going to probably go out of business and everything. A girl I know who used to be like a bartender at one of my favorite bars, and then back in 2012 or 13, she bought the bar. And I'm thinking she's going to lose that place. Which would be sad. But this girl was telling me, hey, you can go there and drink. You can sit outside. It's outside. You have pizza, beer, whatever you want to do. I'm like, I haven't been by there lately, but I know it's jam-packed, crowded out there. I'm like, I'm not going there. People like this close to you. And nobody's wearing a mask at all. So it's like, screw that. I have, if you need to know, underlying condition. I had surgery, had my middle lobe and my right lung taken out. And they did a wedge resection on my lower lobe. Cut a little chunk out because of the dead tissue extended down to there. So they cut a chunk of that out. And then luckily, after the doctor pulled it out and I woke up, he said, well, good news. You don't have, because they thought for sure it was cancer from the biopsy. It was necrosis on the biopsy, dead tissue. But they say 99% of the time that suggests malignancy, cancer. So as soon as he pulled it out of me and I woke up, he's like, good news. It's not cancer. He could tell just by looking at it because he's seen it so many times, thoracic surgery. And I'm like, wait, it's not cancer. Then why the hell you cut my fucking lung out? And he's like, well, I was actually pissed when I woke up and he told me that. I'm like, wait, I was like in a little agony. I was still not feeling the pain as much because I was still drugged up or whatever. But he's like, well, you had dead tissue, necrosis. When we test for that, there's no way to really tell until we take it out. But we're going to send it in to test it. But he said, I'm pretty sure it's non-malignant just from looking at it. I was like, oh, okay. I said, damn, you had to cut my fucking lung out for that shit? I went through a hard time after that. And I still have a hard time. My lung capacity is not what it was. I mean, I can still do stuff. I've been walking 2-3 miles a day since May for the past 2 months. But let's see what P. Diddy wants. P. Diddy's here.
Transmission, but we found Shane's anus, and the cavity is very, very.
All right, P. Diddy.
Houston, I don't know if you can hear this transmission, but we found Shane's anus, and the cavity is very, very large.
What an asshole. P. Diddy, that's my current beer reviewing partner since Jammer can't get out here. I'm probably going to be a solo act, folks, because I don't see Jammer. I mean, I know I'm quarantined, but we do this split screen thing all the time. And I haven't done a beer review. I mean, we can just drink beer and talk. Even 1 or 2 beers. Well, how long does it take to drink 1 or 2 beers? 10 minutes, an hour? An hour of his day? I mean, I know he works 12-hour shifts. I used to work 12-hour shifts. I'd come home and drink a beer 2 or 3, and then go to bed, I know 12-hour shifts is rough because you get home, you got to get up, and by the time you get home, you're like, shit, I got to get up in like 9 hours by the time you get home, 10 hours, whatever it is. You can drink for an hour. You only need 7 hours sleep, 8 hours sleep at the most, right? 7, 8. Let me see if P. Diddy wants to join us. Just cause. Ba-da-da-da-da. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this Warsteiner in this one. And I don't even know if P. Diddy saw me, and then that's why he sent me that video. Oh, let me finish this. But Jammer should be able to get on to one video. I understand he's got to go see his family. He's got a sister and an elderly mother. Yeah. So he saw them today. And apparently he's working every day. I just hate doing beer reviews by myself. Maybe I'm selfish. Now his new girlfriend doesn't like him doing beer reviews either. I mean, I used to tell my old two girlfriends, Jammer's coming over, I'm doing beer reviews. They're like, it's supposed to be my Saturday. I'm like, no, you don't have the Saturday. That's what I told her. Because I used to have Monday, Tuesdays off when I worked 12-hour shifts. My previous, way back girlfriend. I used to have Monday, Tuesdays off, worked Wednesday, Thursday, had Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. Well, Saturday was the beer review day. That's when we did beer reviews. She had me Friday. She had me Sunday. I was off Friday, even though I got off in the morning at 6. She had me Friday afternoon, Friday night. I had to work Monday, Tuesday. She had me Wednesday, Thursday. I had to work Friday, Saturday, Sunday. She had me Monday, Tuesday. I had to work Wednesday, Thursday. She had me Friday, beer review Saturday, Sunday, bam. But she got mad at it. But I sacrificed that relationship for the beer review. Because one time me and Jammer did the beer review with the hot body girl. What the hell is her name? Her nickname. I'm trying to think of her nickname. We gave her. Her fiance was White Chocolate. She was Pussycat. Did the beer review, me, because I knew my girlfriend wanted to approve of me going to do beer reviews at some girl's house and her changing outfits so we get beer reviews. So I told her I was going to my brother's house, which we did go to my brother's house. We went up there, did about 4, 5, 6 beer reviews with them. Then went to my brother's house. And my girlfriend watched the videos. About a month later, she's like, who's the 2 whores you were doing beer reviews with? And I was like, it's only one whore. She wasn't really a whore, but I was like, there's a one woman and her fiance. And then she went on, and I was like, I told her, why did she? And I said, because you would have ruined it. You'd want to go with me or tell me I can't do it. Here comes Diddy. So I told her,
what's up?
She says, the beer reviews are me. And I said, well, I'm giving up the beer review because that's my hobby. Here it is, still my hobby all these years later, 2011, 9 years later. And here I am still doing beer reviews. I'm the champion of beer reviews.
Champion.
Let me put my headset on. Hi.
What's up?
Were you watching me earlier? Or?
No.
Oh, okay.
You sent me a link.
Yeah, well, I sent you a link, but when you sent me that astronaut thing, I thought maybe you were watching me.
No, I just thought the astronaut thing was funny.
This time I did a Warsteiner and a Guinness.
Varshness?
Yeah, the Warsteiner.
Yeah, I said, what's it called?
Oh, with the mix? And I couldn't find it with this one. They had the Warsteiner Dunkel with this, so they called it a Krout Stout. So I just said, well, it's still a Warsteiner. I call this a Krout Stout too. Sorry, I just did one. Now I got to do the other half.
Stout? That's kind of racist.
Not racist. I'm sure a lot of German. I mean, maybe a couple might get upset about that, but they call us. Oh shit! Why am I doing that? I don't need a spoon for that one, right?
Jammer must be working again.
He said he is. Yeah, 2 weekends in a row. But he was at his mother's house earlier. When I was about to start, I was like, I'm going to do some beer reviews. You want to join? He goes, I'm at my mother's house and I got to work tonight. So that was about 7 o'clock.
You've been on here since 7?
No, I didn't get on until about 8 or 8. I did one beer review. I did the actual review on this one since we didn't do a video on that one. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to mix it with the Warsteiner.
And it came out black, huh?
Yeah, it doesn't mix too well. I think you need a special spoon or maybe, I don't know.
I think the Guinness has to go on the bottom.
Well, that's what I was thinking. But I think this one's heavy because, you know what? I was always thinking this is the same thing as the Guinness Drought. But the Drought has the ball in it. You know, it makes it like a draft beer or whatever.
Yeah.
But this is 5.6% ABV. The Guinness Drought is 4.2%. So I think it's not doing well because this is heavy. Whereas the Guinness Drought is 4.2%.
Oh, 4.2%, eh?
Yeah. I thought they were the same beers, though. I didn't know they were different.
It's kind of dark out here.
Yeah, but this is pretty good by itself. I was like, when I drank that, I was like, oh, wow, that's better than the draft. But it's 5.6%.
Mm. That explains a lot.
Marty, you have to come back with me to the future.
I don't think Marty's going to make it.
I stayed up late last night.
Well, there, it's a little bit better. Not much, but a little bit.
I don't know what idiot installed that light, but
That's all good.
I deleted a whole bunch of our video that we did the other day because we were like talking about suicide for like 25 minutes. I'm like, okay, we're going on and on about that. How I'm saying, yeah, shit. And you're like, I don't give a fuck. That's just it.
Yeah, good times. Yeah, so my pizza came out really great yesterday.
Oh, yeah. It looked weird, though. What kind of cheese do you use on that?
Mixture of mozzarella provolone, shredded.
Oh, okay, because it looked almost yellow.
Oh, it's because, what, you talking about the cheese?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just the oil and the cheese starts to separate from the cheese.
Oh.
At a certain temperature.
Almost looked like school pizza or some stuff you buy from the store.
It was really good. I ate almost the whole entire pizza except for like three pieces, I think.
Yeah, what kind of pizza was that?
Sicilian pizza.
Was that the deep dish or
Like
that thin?
pizza.
That's thick.
Jeff sent the link to Jose. He's off tonight. He said he was going to go home and have a couple beers.
I can send it to him.
Yeah, but another fun day at work today, you know.
Oh, yeah? Was it fun?
Well, I saw this news clip. I didn't read the whole story yet, but it says Pasco County middle school teacher dies of COVID-19.
Oh, really?
I started reading a little bit, and it's she started having like pneumonia type symptoms. Went to the hospital, I guess, a couple days ago, and then died.
Was she old or fat or anything?
I don't know.
Yeah, don't know her name, huh?
Wasn't at school where we live. It was another school in the county, but
still in the county.
I'm just like, man, they think it's safe to send kids back to school. I mean,
they're like, well, kids don't get it. There's been some kids that die though, and then you got to worry about the kids are coming back. They're like, well, the kids are gonna give it to the teachers or give it to their parents. Yeah,
I've heard a few of the people I know that are teachers, and they're not really excited about going, doing the whole school thing right now.
Yeah, most of them I talk to don't want to go back. So when they're on the camera thing or whatever, is it the teacher in the classroom or something?
Yeah, it's the teacher on the website, and then all the students that are on the online schooling.
See, if I was a daddy, I might like that. I'd be sitting in the background. Oh, how's that teacher look?
So my kids want to go back to school, but now I think they're thinking, I don't know if I want to go back to school.
Me as a parent,
I like them to go to school because they need it. They need, you need to interact with other kids and teachers, and where online, like the e-school thing, you're not interacting with anything. I mean, if you have a question, you can email the teacher and they email you back, or you can have like a conference with them.
Well, what they should do is part of that is like either for lunch or whatever, have an extra long lunch, have the Zoom thing where they could interact with other kids from the class or something. Yeah. Well, somebody tonight told me you should. Well, I told her I was drinking. She was a beer. She goes, you should go to Commando's. You could sit outside and have pizza, beer, whatever. I'm like, yeah, they're all crowded out there. I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm like, well, you realize March, April, May, it was like Pasco County was like coronavirus cases were 3 to 18 every day. Now we're like 120 to 200 every day. Yeah.
Well, just where we live, it went from like the first month there was 3 cases, and then the second month I think it went up a couple more cases, and then back in June it just like skyrocketed. You turn up gang signs. 10:30.
Yeah, 10:30. They're putting Dolly to sleep already for good. Sleeping with the fishes.
Sleeping with the fishes. Jose would have loved that.
You like sleeping with the fishes?
No, because they just had a little thing about that the other day where he was telling another guy something about the fishes, and they said, you can't use fishes. Fish is plural already for fish. So you have to say sleeping with the fish.
Oh, but still, they say fishes in the old movies, though, right? Sleeping with the fishes? Or they say sleeping with the fish. I can't remember.
No, they say that's sleeping with the fishes.
Yeah, they say
fishes.
Sleeping with the deer is.
Why are you asking me? Well, you're Italian. You should know this stuff. I'm like,
I mean, if it was in the movies, I mean, yeah, fishes plural.
It's in I think The Godfather where he says he's out swimming with the fishes.
Yeah. Got the hooves caught in the grill.
Yeah, he's like, he's not out sleeping with the fish.
Kind of looks like somebody we know, right? Oh, it's not
that's Goodfellas.
Goodfellas. Kind of looks like somebody we know, huh?
No, look at the beard. I mean, that's him. It's fucking him. Joe Pesci. That's an awesome movie. I just watched it yesterday.
That movie was good up until he gets killed, and I didn't like it. I was like,
it was a good movie. I thought. Did you ever watch The Irishman?
It was too long and drawn out, but yeah, it was all right. But,
good movie,
yeah.
But it's like, I mean, like they say, a lot of the stuff is not. I mean, they said that. Yeah, they said the Mr. Sheeran guy. He was never really anybody that was, somebody like that.
I don't know if that's true that he worked for Buffalo and all of a sudden was working with Hoffa as like bodyguard or whatever.
And when they said he was never really Hoffa's bodyguard or anything, he wasn't really close to Hoffa.
Well, I mean, not your typical definition of a bodyguard, but maybe a strong man, a strong arm type person.
And they said he was never really, that for Hoffa. It's like it was just made for Hollywood type shit.
Well, you figured Hoffa's son would snitch out something. Yeah, we went to my dad, pick up my dad, and whatever the hell it was, and they dropped him off. We dropped him and this guy off here at the house, and that's the last I seen him. Yeah, if the son was involved, the son was smart and like, oh yeah, I don't want to be sleeping with the fishes.
Yeah, apparently that never happened. That Jimmy Hoffa, according to some people that were actually in the mafia back then, they said that the story is just all made up. Most of that's made up. That he never was taken to a house and killed, or
you never know though. Of course, they want to cover it up. No, that's not how it happened.
So let me just Michael Francis. He was in the Colombo family. He used to make millions and millions of dollars for them doing tax scams on gasoline back then. But he said, yeah, that's not what happened to Hoffa. He's like, Hoffa was, let's just say, he probably made it to Japan at one point.
Made it to Japan?
Where they crush up cars and then they send them to Japan.
Oh, really? I was hoping he was really buried in a giant stadium. That would have been awesome.
Yeah, they did that. He was buried at a farm out in Indiana somewhere. They dug up all this shit out in the land and didn't find anything. They said he was somewhere else. They dug that. They never. They're never going to know exactly what happened to him. Nobody's going to tell you, oh, well, this is the exact story, and I have the proof to back it up. And they actually find his body or remnants of his body, I guess.
Yeah.
It's not like the one where, the Casino. The Casino movie where Joe Pesci's character there.
Yeah, him and his brother.
Where they actually beat him with bats, and that actually they actually found their bodies. Tony's.
Oh, really? Wow. Now speaking of Goodfellas earlier, the guy with the hoof or the picture, they supposedly found his body, right, in somebody's backyard or something, a couple of years ago. Well,
I don't remember what it was. And, I mean, they found his body, but it wasn't because in the movie they had to go back and dig it up and bury it somewhere or whatever because they were making a house in development. Yeah, they ended up finding his body.
Yeah, supposedly in someone's backyard or something.
But the one with the Las Vegas one, that was a lot of this stuff was true. I mean, they did find Joe Pesci's character, Tony Spilotro and his brother Dominic were actually beaten and put in a hole in a cornfield somewhere.
Oh.
It's like Indiana or some shit.
That's the casino one.
Yeah, the casino one. Yeah, they were put in a shallow grave. They found their bodies there.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you
get a little bit big for your britches.
Yeah.
That's the life, I guess. I look like I'm in the witness protection program when I was fucking lighting.
You do. I look like I'm on death row almost. Death row.
That was a pretty good movie. I had that one week. I was off like Friday night, and then all day Saturday and Sunday, and I just watched I watched Casino, Goodfellas. I watched Godfather Part 1 and 2.
How'd you like that Iceman movie?
It was okay. Originally, they were supposed to make it with God, what the hell's that guy's name? He played in the movie The Wrestler.
Mickey Rourke.
Mickey Rourke was supposed to play him.
And
then they had to scratch that, and they had to, because they already made one with the Iceman. It was all right. It wasn't great.
Yeah, they had
that guy was crazy though.
They had that Michael, I forget his name. Michael, he played in Pearl Harbor, Superman movie.
Yeah.
Played General Zod. I forget his damn name. He's a pretty good actor. He's just kind of a weird actor, He's kind of like that weird guy,
It's kind of like Vincent D'Onofrio, man. Like he played like different things, and then he was like on the, what the hell was it called? Like the
Full Metal Jacket.
CSI type thing or whatever the hell was, like New York. What the hell is it called?
New York Undercover.
No, it's like how they have like the Special Victims Unit and
SUV.
SUV, yeah. Like
was it Hill Street Blues?
Like always knew mathematical shit, and it's like.
You sure it wasn't Hill Street Blues?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it wasn't Hill Street Blues.
You come out with Hill Street Blues right now again, a remake of it, and like they're getting defunded, and they're like, "What the fuck's up with that, Mayor De Blasio?"
That would be pretty. I think that'd be a pretty good show.
Mm-hmm. Hey, what was the name of the other New York cop show? And it had the guy with the mustache. He's balding. He played in
NYPD Blue.
NYPD Blue, yeah, that'd be a good one too to redo.
Schroeder.
Yeah, that'd be another good one, and do the police defunded. That Blasio got balls.
I had the other one with Tom Selleck, Blue Bloods. I don't know if that's still actively showing or if it's just reruns of that. It's the Boston PD.
Yeah, I never watched that one.
I believe it's Boston.
I don't like Boston.
Blue Bloods. It has Donnie Wahlberg's in it.
Is that where the Red Sox are?
The Red Sox. Yeah. Did Washington never come up with a name or what? What the hell are we doing?
Yeah, we're going to be the Red Sox.
I know they took it off of the thing off of Madden, I guess, for this year coming up. I don't even think it's going to be football. I mean, honestly, I don't.
Well, they're going on and on about today I saw a story. It's like, well, the Washington Bullets became the Washington Wizards. Some other teams that had something to do with guns and stuff, it became this. So it's not the first time, but I was like, yeah, this is the first time that somebody's skin tone is being changed. It's not nothing to do with bullets.
Come up with. I mean, there's.
Well, I mean, if they want to do it, because the Braves said they're not changing it, and I mean, even with the Redskins, there's a lot of Native Americans that don't like that because it sounds direct. I guess if they had a team called the Tampa Whiteskins, right? Would you be super offended by that?
I wouldn't be offended by it.
You're right. How about they said it was the Tampa White Guinea Boys?
It's not gonna offend me. I don't give a shit.
I know it's not gonna offend me either. I mean, I guess white people are the only people that don't take offense to. I mean, people call you honky, you take offense to that. White, you call you cracker. Like, why you call me a cracker? I'm a human being, not a food. I don't take offense to anything like that. But I guess.
Well, certain people, I guess they take offense to it. Like, like I know our uncle. once he told me that when he was younger and people would call them wops, they would be offended. And
Yeah,
then,
because we called one guy Guido one time when over there on when Lenny Ames and Bobby Ames lived over there on, I forget what street that was, 3rd Street or whatever. Yeah, 3rd Street. There's this one guy, I forget his name, but he was walking by. He's an older dude, Italian. He was like, "Hey, Guido." You know.
Yeah, the WAP thing was from back in the Ellis Islands. It's like, without paper. So they said it was offensive to Italians is calling a black guy an N-word. So,
Yeah. But it didn't stick. So if someone call you a WAP right now, you're going to take offense to it?
I don't.
Of course, you're not full WAP, but
I'm a Mick WAP.
You're a Mick WAP, yeah.
I'm a Mick Whopper.
But I mean, I can see because it's a skin, the Redskins, Washington Redskins.
Well, I understand why anybody do that, but my thing is, it's like an Indian person supposedly is the one that designed the whole thing. Who the hell is Ding Dong?
What the fuck? It's
Santa Claus. What the fuck is going on?
Christmas in July, folks.
Christmas in July. Dude, you're really lagging. What the fuck is going on? The fuck you dressed like Santa Claus for?
The Puerto Rican Santa Claus.
Bro, you're really lagging. We can't hear anything you're saying. Big ding dong.
That's what he had last time he came here.
Hey.
I ain't gonna beer hook.
What are you in your shed?
What you guys doing? Huh?
Are you in your shed?
I'm in my shed. Yeah.
Is that your man
Can you hardly
cave?
hear me?
Oh, we couldn't hear anything
Yeah,
when you
this
were
is my
doing the
man
whole Santa Claus routine. What the fuck? There's Santa Claus.
I thought you guys were gonna dress up. like you always do.
He thought we were dressing up. That's why he dressed as Santa Claus.
So what's the subject?
We're just talking shit, drinking beer.
Yeah, we were talking about sleeping with the
Big
fishes.
ding dong.
We're talking about sleeping with the fishes. Didn't you said you know what that is?
All right, you froze up, man.
There you go.
All right, now it's moving around. There you go. You froze again.
Frozen.
Stop moving.
Was that a Texas flag I saw?
That's a Puerto Rican flag.
I like it when you close your eyes, girl.
Dude, you're like lagging.
We
back.
always have to have one or two laying around.
One or two what laying around?
Notice if I move it here, it's not that bad. The flag.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you got some Santa Claus hair on your head.
Subject, guys.
We're just talking shit. We're talking about swimming with the fishes, or whether it's fishes or fish.
All this fucking white hair now.
You got gray hair? Oh, you're Santa Claus. You're Santa Blanquito.
Santa Blanquito.
Oh, so we were talking about whether it's swimming with the fish or swimming with the fishes.
Oh, here we go again.
We agree it's the fishes.
Yeah, it's fishes. And the movies. Yeah, in proper English.
Because you like
All right.
in The Godfather, they say he's swimming with the fishes.
Take him out back. He'll be swimming by the fishes tomorrow.
Yeah.
You never heard that?
Yeah, I've heard of that. Cement slippers, too. Or cement something. Yeah.
Cement shoes.
Cement shoes, yeah.
Well, I looked it up, and it was like it's fishes because there's more than one species of fish.
Oh. That's good. Good way to do it.
A little lesson. Everybody's learning here today.
Hey, there's mammals in there too. So can we say swimming with the porpoises? I got a porpoise.
It's so stupid, bro.
You got a blowhole. You have a blowhole.
Where's the other guy? Normally, there's another guy here.
He's slacking.
He's not. He's working.
He's working.
Supposedly.
Hey, he's working every day. 2 a.m. 2 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Oh,
Why are you out in the shed?
hopefully not in St. Pete.
No,
They're
he's
not
in.
coming- They're not helping you guys over there anymore.
Oh yeah. No. He's he works for quality assurance at Coca-Cola.
Yeah, that doesn't start till October 1st.
Yeah, that's St. Pete stuff. I'm gonna go down there on October 1st, try to commit suicide, see what happens.
I could smoke.
Yeah.
this. Why?
You can't commit suicide. It's a bitch way out.
Attempted. I want to see if anybody who shows up. Try to talk me out of it.
They're gonna put you in the straitjacket.
They'll probably give me a lollipop and say, "Come on, be a good boy."
I'm gonna send a social worker. Now Shane.
You mean Shagdog, right?
Shagdog, yeah. Can't be doing this now. Why you out in the shed?
I've been smoking this shit.
Ah, that's why I'm outside. I look like I'm in the witness protection program.
It's all in black.
Is it hot in that shed?
No, I got a little window unit.
Is that a she shed or? Oh, okay.
So you can't.
You're not smoking this area.
So if I blow up, it's because of this.
Yeah, don't burn your he shed.
The something.
Yeah.
Allstate.
I'll say it's not going to cover your he shed.
What you drinking?
That chocolate beer.
I think we had that before, didn't
Yeah, it
we?
was that Malpeas.
Melpeas. Yeah.
That stuff that Titus used to get, yeah.
Oh man. So what's your opinion on it?
It's not too bad. I'd rather drink this though.
Guinness.
But it does taste like a little bit like a chocolate milk type with alcohol, It's not too bad though. I forgot what the ABV was on it. Oh, 5.6. This is 5.6. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad. It was like it tastes like watered down chocolate milk or something with like cooking chocolate.
I like the black ones. Those are the black ones called. They were really
You
strong.
like the black ones?
Oh, you're talking about the I can't remember the name. The one that tastes like coffee?
Yeah, they were like 7%, I believe.
Yeah, it was high.
Like Cisco or something like that, right?
I don't know what the hell they were called, but yeah, they were pretty strong. I don't really care for those. I like the coffee one that he used to get.
What coffee? Oh, you're talking about Mel B's husband?
Yeah, it was like brewed with coffee beans.
I'm gonna bring my charger. I'll be right back.
What's the name of that brewing company,
It's called
Something Hub or something?
Brew Hub.
Brew Hub.
And I can't remember them. God, what the hell? It was like a black can with gold writing. I don't remember the name of it.
Yeah, I remember that one.
It has like a coffee taste to it.
Matt Black.
Matt Black, that's the one.
Matt Black, yeah.
Matt Black is the one that has a coffee flavor to it.
Matt Black.
Yeah. I like that one. That was pretty good. They sell that at Publix.
I haven't seen that one.
I almost bought some
Big Ding Dong.
Big Ding Dong.
I think he had the same name the last time he came out with me and Jammer. He showed up, he had Big Ding Dong.
Your audio is really low.
He's away from the phone right now. There. Look at you two smokers.
I got a cigarette.
I wish I could smoke. I can still, if I wanted to.
Shut the fuck up.
What about now? Can you hear me better?
I think when I I can hear you. I think when I hit 60 or 65, I'm going to start smoking again.
Hey, asshole. Enough.
So I heard your wife don't work over there anymore.
No, she don't work over there no more.
Where's she at now?
She's at you ever been San Antonio?
I've been through there a couple times.
She works at a restaurant called Poncho.
Oh, okay.
And it's a Mexican restaurant.
Okay. Does she speak Spanish at all, or?
No, she's gonna learn though. She has to.
Well, I used to work at the juice plant up there in Dade City when it was open, and there used to be this one Mexican restaurant right by the high school. It was like a house, but they made the best breakfast burritos ever. You know, it was like the most awesome breakfast burritos. But I don't think it was Poncho's though. Where's Poncho's at? That's in San Antonio, right? Is it on 52 or?
I think it's on 52. I've never been over there. I've been over there one time, and it's like a really like moms and pops place.
Yeah.
Come in and clean out.
Rugby. You guys still have problems with customers coming in and, oh, man, I gotta wear a mask. Yeah.
I don't, but Mr. Diddy does.
Yeah, it hasn't been as much lately. I'm like, Jesus Christ, after 4 weeks, you guys are finally fucking starting to follow the rules? I mean,
I think they get the point now.
With those type of masks, say the blue ones, surgeons wear that kind of shit for 5-6 hour surgery, you know? I mean, it's not going to kill you for wear it for 30 minutes or whatever, you know?
it's not even 30 minutes.
It's
You have
not
to wear-
even 30 minutes.
Yeah.
You have to wear from the front door to your table and then put it on if you go to the bathroom or if you leave. I mean, it's maybe 10 minutes the whole entire time.
Do you have anybody trying to walk out without their mask on, like they leave their table?
Yeah, they do that all the time. They walk out wearing the mask. It's like, all right, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
You'll hear Jeff in the background. Put your mask on.
Now, a few weeks ago, we had some crazy guy throwing the fucking chairs and shit at the door.
Oh, dude, you fucking missed it. That was a show. That was a fucking.
I just left like 20 minutes after I left. I came back because the kids wanted to get some takeout from there, and I came back. And they're like, you just missed a show, man. This crazy guy was like throwing chairs at the door and telling people he's going to come in there and shoot them. And
your kids saw it?
no.
Oh.
I left work to go get the kids. And I came back to get some drive-through. And the drive-through girl was telling me I just missed all the show. Some guy was saying his wife or something's in there, and he's going in there and he's going to shoot her and all this shit. And they told him to leave, and they locked the doors. He started throwing chairs and shit at the door. And
dude, he was hitting that window so fucking hard. I thought he was gonna break it. Like, he was hitting it hard. I'm surprised that window didn't break.
The cops showed up, but I don't really think they did anything. I guess they said he's been having a really rough day, and we've dealt with him twice already, and this and that. I'm like,
yeah, they were feeling bad for the dude. I'm like,
you should have fucking cuffed. You should have tased his ass and then cuffed him.
Right.
They were feeling bad for him. I'm like, okay, if you guys were not showing up, what about us?
So the cops are really turning into pussies all over the place, huh? Like, oh my God, they're going to defund us if we do anything.
Oh, I just saw a video today. I think it was Portland, where the cops were like all lined up and shit, and all these Antifa dudes and shit are all out there talking all this shit, start throwing shit, and the cops, like lines of them, just rushed at Antifa dudes, and all of them took off fucking running.
There's a good video from a couple of years ago when the Antifa people in Portland were protesting, and like they called them Nazis, but I don't think they were Nazis. Patriots were coming down the street the opposite way. They weren't dressed in. None of them looked like Nazis, typical skinheads or tattoos with SS or anything. They come down the other end of the street and they start whooping ass on those Antifa people. Are like knock. And this girl came up, trying to this dude. He's like, bitch, you better back up. I'll knock your ass out too. But they were like knocking dudes out. I was like, damn, that was great.
Yeah, there's all kind of dumb shit. I saw a video this morning somebody had posted from Williamsport, Pennsylvania, where they had like neo-Nazis and shit walking down the street and protest of the Black Lives Matter. Like they had a Black Lives Matter protest.
So they actually had neo-Nazis in Williamsport, Pennsylvania?
Yeah, there was a lot of them too.
Wow, were they all skinhead or?
No, some of them had hair and shit, but
So
they're all carrying like friggin' American flags and all this shit, trying to beat people. And
wait. So were they neo-Nazis or were they just Americans?
No, they said they were. It was some of the people were from the KKK up there, and some people were neo-Nazis, and they were marching against the Black Lives Matter movement. So who knows? I don't know.
You'll have that. It was pretty bad because, like on the American, pro-American side, you're going to have the Nazis and the KKK on that side. Unfortunately,
not by choice. I mean, but
yeah, it's just like that shit happened in Virginia. Bunch of Nazis and type people showed up there, and there's like real people that were like veterans or whatever, just patriots. But that's okay.
Ridiculous, man.
Light on this side. I guess not. That makes it even worse. Never mind. Come on.
There really can't be that many KKK people in the country, I don't think, right?
I don't know. I mean,
through the whole South, how many people do you think are in the KKK? Through the whole South. I'd say the most, 100,000, maybe at the most. That's through all the southern states, right? I just can't see someone joining up with the KKK because KKK are like anti-black, anti-Jew, anti-Catholic.
No, they're anti-everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are they? My thing is, what are they for? Oh, we're for white people. It's like
white supremacy, pretty much. Yeah.
Oh, how do you know who's white? Everybody looks white if you're white.
Well, you look at somebody like you. You're Italian and Irish, right?
But I look white.
You look like a wop. You look like you're without papers.
Fuck off.
I want to see your papers.
I got them right in my balls. Go ahead and grab them. Shit's getting out of control, though, man.
It's crazy.
A lot of them are a fun time, Pat.
A lot of them are kids. Imagine Jose up in New York right now. He would have went in Macy's, I bet. When they broke into Macy's, Jose would have been right in there getting a purse or something.
Hell no, I'm not going to Macy's. I'm going to a fucking diamond store. Like they did in Tampa.
Yeah, they fucking have the golden jewelry diamond place or whatever. Yeah.
Bro, there was a couple guys, right? The cops came all in bicycles, and there was a couple guys that were still in the store, and one ran out, and like 3 cops tackled him. Bro,
And shit went everywhere.
Bro, it's like watching Mario get hit by one of those shells. All those fucking diamonds just
Oh, really?
everywhere.
I haven't seen that one. I gotta find that one.
That's
Shit
pretty
was
funny.
funny.
That's why I'd be hitting some jewelry store or something. Why would I want to hit Champions?
Yeah, well,
That's
the guy
what
that
you
burnt Champions down, he got exported from New York.
Yeah, they called him up north somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, it was New York City, and they deported his ass back over here and said, "Oh, you're getting charged, brother."
Hey, welcome to Pasco. Oh, wait, Hillsborough County, right?
You know what's funny is that the mayor from Hillsborough thought it was a lot of people from out of town. She's like, well, we thought it was a lot of people from not from Tampa. Gonna find out all of them was from Tampa.
Well, it's like this. You see the story where the three dudes got killed out there fishing?
Oh, yeah. Polk.
Oh, that was pissed. That pissed me off, though.
Yeah,
That
Polk
was-
County.
Yeah,
I'm like,
dude, like fishing.
I don't
You
know.
going
Some of
fishing.
the story doesn't make sense, though, man.
Yeah, it's weird. And they're not telling you what happened. Supposedly, whatever the kid said to the father as he was dying on the phone, they're not saying everything. So maybe they knew the people. They did it. I don't know.
But the funniest thing is, it's just weird. It's like one kid was shot, And then the other two were supposed to be meeting him to fish, and when they got there, they got shot.
Well, the first one
kid called
up and shot.
and then the one kid
shot.
Yeah, and then the other two get there, and then they both get shot, and the one kid calls his dad, and I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm like, this whole story is just fucking weird. It doesn't make any sense.
Dad runs out to go there without his cell phone after he just talked to his son, put the phone down, apparently put his shoes on or whatever, and forgot to grab the phone. Gets out there, has to drive to a gas station to call the cops after he. Yeah. That's weird.
So I'm like, that's fucking, you just had your cell phone.
But supposedly the son said something to the father where they're not releasing the information, but either the description of the people. I'm like, wouldn't they want to release that so somebody could say, oh, that might be Jose or something, you know?
Why it gotta be me?
I'm just saying a description.
Well, Big Ding Dong didn't come to work till 3 today, so I don't know.
Oh my God.
Sorry, I was handling my ding dong.
I was out in Polk County.
Well, you know, they're fuck. Whoever it is, fuck, because that Grady Judd dude don't play that shit, man.
Yeah, he don't fuck around.
They should have a fucking sheriff like that in every fucking county.
Oh, yeah.
He want to move to Polk County.
Well, I like the one up in, not Duval County, but the one right next to Jacksonville. And he said if they.
Oh, the black guy?
Yeah, he said if they're overwhelmed, they'll deputize law-abiding gun owners to be deputies to help.
Yeah, but I heard he was fighting a charge too. I heard he did that to win votes.
Yeah, he does. He is under investigation for something too. So I don't know.
Grady Judd.
Investigation for like.
Oh.
Grady Judd just won. Nobody ran against him.
Yeah.
No, nobody ran against him. There's no point.
They're not going to win.
Well, they might win because I mean, anybody that's a criminal or don't like him, like we gotta get that fucker out of there. He's fucking us up.
Crazy. Even the criminals like him. They're like, shit. All we have to do is make it look like this guy.
Like, every time I sell crack and I'm getting attacked and robbed by somebody, he's there to help me.
That guy will play. A couple years ago, when the fucking deputy and the K9 unit, him and the dog got shot, dude, they chased that motherfucker down. They found his ass, man, and they lit him up.
Wasn't that in Plant City?
I'm not sure where they found him, but dude, they lit him up. They didn't. There was no fucking.
Is this the one way back when they shot him 98 times?
Yeah.
I don't know, but it was a while ago where they chased him down.
A long time ago, 98 times, and the reporter asked them why they shot him so many times, and they said we ran out of bullets.
Yeah.
98 times.
Plant City. I believe so.
That's the one.
But they had the one last year with the Plant City, the guy and the girl. Yeah. They ran over a deputy here in Hillsborough, and they went to Polk, and then they caught him out there and shot them up. The girl survived, but I guess they killed the dude.
He died in the car, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the guy always dies, so try no shit.
I don't want to mess around in Polk County. Screw that.
Fuck around in Polk County.
Nobody wants to live in Polk County.
You don't want to fuck around in Polk County.
I met a girl from Polk County once, and I met her on POF, and her pictures, she looked cute or whatever, but I realized she didn't show her teeth. I mean, my teeth aren't the greatest, right? But she smiled like this. And when I went out, I met her at Sunrise Eatery, the old one. Couple years back. This is back like 2013 or whatever.
Got 2 teeth showing you like this.
She was missing one up here and one down here, and she looked like Snagglepuss. And then when I got back with Karen and I told her about it, she's like, when she got all tanked up, she's like, why don't you just go back to the Toothless Wonder? Just go date your Toothless Wonder.
Oh my God.
But I only went out with that girl that morning. I couldn't because her Polk County accent with the 2 missing teeth was too much.
If it ain't no guns, it ain't no fun.
Just need to find a lady with dentures, man. So you could take them out and just go to town.
Oh yeah.
You never had that done before, huh? No teeth.
Oh, dude, I had that one night. Me and Haas went to the old Crystal. And this lady in there's talking all this stuff. So we start leaving, and she's like, hey, she's like, come here and talk to me for a second. So I'm like over by her truck talking to her for a minute. And Haas like, I'll meet you at the fucking at the Wawa. We get some sandwiches. I'm like, all right. I said, what's up? And she's like, come here for a second. And then she tried to fucking bite me. Like in the neck and shit. She had his big ass fucking banging teeth, and I'm like, what the fuck am I fighting this bitch? I'm like, get the fuck off me. Fuck crazy.
We did talk about that one time.
Where was this at?
At Crystal's right before it burned down.
I was at the Crystal.
Oh, is that why you burn it down? Get the vampire, kill the vampires?
I didn't have nothing to do with that shit. Some like fucking vampire bitches and shit in there, I guess. Have you seen a new building that they're putting up there?
I haven't seen.
What the?
Amber told me it's 2 stories or something.
It's going to be 2 stories. They're going to have an upstairs and a downstairs, and it goes all like there's no front parking lot at all. You got to park behind the bitch.
It's going to have an accident out there, and somebody's going to run into the building. It's so close to 301.
Oh, it's like the whole front parking lot is
this far from 301.
So Crystal's is not coming back?
No, they're reopening. They're rebuilding. They got 2 floors.
Whenever they open the bars.
Huh?
Is it still going to be Crystal or no?
Yeah, it's going to be the Crystal.
It's got a new name. It's going to be called Crystal Mess.
Somebody said they burned it down on purpose for the insurance money.
Well,
That's what I heard. Yeah, I mean, that place was shitty. So might as well burn it down. Get some
dude, every time I would go, I hated going there. But Haas always wanted to go to the fucking Crystal at the end of the night. And every time I went in there, I'm like, dude, I just want to go home and take a fucking shower.
I hate the Crystal, yeah.
I hated that place, man.
I went there one time. And as soon as I opened the door, you know how it's so dark in there? I opened the door and everybody just looked at me. I was like, oh, okay. You guys sell bottles? You guys sell bottles? It was like, yeah. I was like, I'll take a bottle to go.
All right, inside. No, inside.
Inside voice.
Come on, Bruno.
Yeah, all these years I've lived here, 23 years, I think I've only been in there 5 or 6 times, probably. And most of it was with Haas. Hey, let's go to Crystal.
Oh, that was his go-to place at the end of the night. Let's go to the Crystal. Oh, there's going to be a lot more.
Now it's over there in Western Chapel, right?
Well, not lately because he's working down Plant City now, so.
That's why everybody goes to that Mexican plaza. They get drunk as hell.
That and that fucking the pizza place there on 301, the fucking one where you have to sit outside.
Oh, Commandos.
What the hell's the name of it? Commandos, yeah.
Commandos.
A lot of people go there too because you can sit outside and there's like no social distancing.
What's that?
I hit
Commandos?
on Boston yesterday. I was like, hey, what you doing? He's like, I'm at a party. You want to come? I'm like, hell no.
Did you ask me?
No parties.
Was it a COVID-19 party?
What the hell?
They got these COVID-19 parties like, oh, yeah. Everybody gets close. Whoever gets COVID-19 first loses.
Kara was telling Crystal that everybody, the DJ from Cheers had COVID. And
Which
he
one?
Still think, I want to say it was Michael. Because she said that I knew him. And Phil's not there no more. The only one I know is Michael.
Well, him and that other DJ.
Huh?
The other dude with the messed up teeth.
I don't know him. I don't talk to him. So the only one
Yeah,
I
he's got
was
dark hair.
Mike.
Oh, it was the other.
No,
kid?
not Mike. The other kid that hangs around with him all the time. He trained him to be a DJ when Phil was leaving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the other dude, he DJs on Mike's 2 days off.
So it wasn't Mike?
Well, I don't know. I mean, that guy was the last time. Remember me, you, and Haas? We were doing the fuck is it? The fucking thing where they ask you questions and shit.
Trivia.
And we were doing a trivia that one Tuesday night.
Yeah.
That dude was DJ that night.
Well, does he do trivia good?
He does dumb shit. We came in like third place. We got a lot of them right though.
I used to like that trivia when DJ Vader was there. Tammy was a little bit okay, but then she had too much women's stuff. Like, what are these birthstones? And what is this astrological sign?
Dude, Vader was the best DJ they ever had there.
Yeah.
Vader?
Yeah.
This guy named Chris, dude, he used to be the best DJ. It was like karaoke and shit. They would do like play 3 songs and then karaoke right away.
And he was a little bit professional about it too. Even on the busy nights like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, they didn't do much karaoke, but he the way he announced you to come up to the stage a little bit more.
What? Now that I think about it, there was another DJ I know that they were starting to train up there.
That was the that guy.
He liked Pokemon a lot.
Yeah, that's the dude.
Jose, did you see Yoshi's new modeling pictures?
Yeah, I was like, holy shit, are you serious?
Her career is back on track.
Oh yeah, she's making the big bucks now.
The best one I had was at that Cheers. It was ladies' night, and of course, me and Host were up there and whatever. So I'm up there getting a drink, and it was after midnight, so they stopped ladies' night. And this girl, someone keeps tapping me on the shoulder, so I'm like, turn around. I'm like, what the fuck? So I turn around again. I'm like, what? She's like, hi, my name's Monique. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. So I turn back around, make my drinks and shit. And then she taps me again. I said, what do you want? She's like, yeah. She's like, I'm trying to buy a drink and I only have $2. She's like, and I need at least 3 more to get a drink. I'm like, hold on. So I get my change, leave the fucking, the bartender a tip. And I'm like, how much money did you need? And she gave me back like 5 or 6 ones. She's like, I need like $2 or $3 to buy a drink. So I took the money and I'm like this right in her face. I'm like,
yeah, you told me that before.
I'm like, there you go, bitch. I'm like, enjoy your drink.
Jose, if I started a new 3-wheel bike gang, would you join it?
Oh my god.
I've seen one of those. One time I was over at Winn-Dixie on East 54 over there, and there was like about 10 to 15 old people with their wives, and they all had these 3-wheel motorcycles, like a gang. I was like, damn, those ones are like pretty badass.
You might do about 50 miles per hour.
Yeah, you can't do too much on a 3-wheeler, right? But you could cruise and be cool, right?
Well, as long as you enjoy your ride. Everybody has their preference.
Yeah, that's true. What kind of bike you got there?
I got a sports bike. It's a Honda.
Mm-hmm.
Everything I have is made from Honda.
Your car is made from Honda?
That's my car.
Car's made from Honda. Dude, what are you doing? Working on your bike?
Yeah, I just had to connect a couple wires.
Just making a bomb.
Al-Qaeda.
Oh, I'm sorry, that was arson.
Arson got it. What the hell you call that? Like they use it at the Boston Marathon? Pressure cooker. Yeah.
Oh shit! You guys are gonna get me shot up.
I wish I had a pressure cooker because I want to try cooking something in it. I never had a pressure cooker before.
Go for making fried chicken.
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy with the crock pot. Hey, who's your favorite actor?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really know. I mean, I always like Joe Pesci, but I like
Somebody making movies now, though.
I like Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage. He hasn't made a good movie in like 10 years or something.
Yeah, but I always liked his movies. Well, except for the last couple, like the one with the ambulance thing was fucking weird. I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck's going on.
Wait, that was from the one where he sees dead people or something. I don't forget.
That's weird. Did you see the Alaska one where he's a state police officer and they're like searching for girls that are kidnapped and put into prostitution and shit in Alaska? That was a good movie.
I don't think I saw that one. I didn't see the one with him and the guy from Lord of the Rings either.
And there's another one where they're like they're cops in Las Vegas and then trying to rob this drug dealer's fucking house or something and break it safe, and it was a fucking weird ass movie. I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
I think you only like him because he's a wop.
No, I like him. But I think my favorite actor, I like Joe Pesci, man. Oh, and Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler. He has a good movie. He hasn't
come out with anything good though.
Nothing lately. No.
Nah. Well, the Gem movie was
I don't like it too much. He played too much of a Jewish.
Old movies were.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I'm talking about like regular actors. Did you?
Old movies were good.
Good movies, P. Diddy.
I don't know. Like, there's different. Like, if he's talking about comedy or action, you know.
Action.
No, I like Will Smith movies too.
I like Denzel.
I like
Denzel make good movies.
Denzel Washington's the best black actor there besides Morgan Freeman. Him and Morgan Freeman are
I think Denzel's better than Morgan Freeman though.
Yeah, Denzel's better, but Morgan Freeman's the best support actor, I think.
Think so?
Yeah.
I mean, I think he's the smartest actor.
Morgan
Freeman, he's
like Denzel hasn't done something really good lately, compared to his older ones.
Yeah, he did the Equalizer 3. That was a good movie.
I didn't even see it. They got a part 3 of that?
That was a good movie. The third one, woo.
I like Denzel. Denzel's good though.
So he noticed a girl's leaving, like he's a cab driver, right? With the Equalizer 3 at the beginning of the movie. And he noticed a girl, like he picks up a girl and she's totally fucked up, whatever. And he could tell she's been through some shit because she's kind of like beat up. So he drops her off home or whatever. And he goes back to the room.
I saw that. I saw that, yeah. I did see that. Okay, yeah.
And he fucking kills everybody in the room with like a credit card. Kills the first guy with a credit card. And he tells them, he's like, you have like 30 seconds. Actually, he times himself. Kills everybody in the fucking room within 30 seconds.
Now, Jose, who's your favorite Puerto Rican actor?
What's that guy? He's not Puerto Rican, but he's what's that guy from New York? He's actually, I thought he was Puerto Rican, but he played in the Empire.
John Leguizamo?
I think so.
John Leguizamo's Puerto Rican, isn't he?
He always has the hair slicked back.
John Leguizamo's Puerto Rican.
It's not Ruben Blades because he's Panamanian. Okay.
I think he was from like he acts Puerto Rican in all his movies. He acts like he's Puerto Rican. But have you ever seen Empire with Fat Joe and
I know the main characters in it, but I never watched the show though.
I don't watch it either.
I think he's Italian. I believe so. He just plays a lot of Puerto Rican.
My favorite is John Leguizamo and Ruben Blades, who's Panamanian.
You know who's also good? Jason Statham.
He's Puerto Rican?
No, he's not Puerto Rican.
Oh, I thought it was
Jason is good.
Really, I like Brad Pitt. Some of his movies.
I like Tom Cruise better than Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt. Yeah, what's that one movie where he's in where he goes from being old to young? Benjamin Button. Benjamin Button. That's a pretty good one. I like Leonardo DiCaprio. Some movies.
Leonardo's good though.
Matt Damon. I love all the movies, but he's another one, like Half and Half. Some of his movies are really great. You don't like some of these white boys. Come on, Pat.
I just like the movies. I mean, I always like Al Pacino. Al Pacino's always been a good actor in those.
What is it? Yeah.
Except his last movie. I'm not Al Pacino, but what's that movie that just came out that sucked? About John Gotti, I believe. No, not John Gotti. What's the other one? Where he's old and he's
talking about the Irishman?
No, there's another. You told me about it, and I actually looked it up, and it fucking sucked. It's not Young Gotti. It's the
Oh
other
no,
one where
you're thinking about the Al Capone movie.
Al Capone, where he's getting old and he's dying.
Yeah, that's not Al Capone.
That movie sucked.
Who was in that one?
Where he's in
Dude,
Florida.
it was the weirdest fucking movie. It's like Al Capone because he had syphilis and is fucking up his brain.
Yeah.
I watched the whole movie and I'm like, dude, this is the weirdest fucking movie I think I've ever watched. It's just about Al Capone in his later days after he gets out of Alcatraz, retires to Florida.
Happens.
Like shit himself all the time.
I think it's not true though, because he went back to The Rock with Sean Connery and Nicolas Cage. The Rock.
I mean, The Rock is good though.
You know, you got to come to The Rock.
The movie The Rock, Alcatraz with Sean Connery and Nicolas Cage.
If you've never been to The Rock, you're not a real man. Sean Connery says so.
I think they went back to get Al Capone's semen in reality.
We're not talking about The Rock from the WWE, see? We're talking about Charles Heston as The Rock. I don't know. I like a lot of actors. I mean, I just like movies in general. My thing is, I like mafia movies. I like all mafia movies.
I like Scarface. Scarface is a good movie.
I think the best mafia movie portrayed wise is Goodfellas, man. Everybody says, "Oh, The Godfather." I'm like, no, Goodfellas, dude. Goodfellas was like how it was, man.
I mean, The Godfather's all right, but The Goodfellas is a little bit more up to date, I guess, if you want. Yeah,
but The Godfather is just like kind of, it's a lot of it. I mean, it's good. They're all great movies. I mean, well, part 3 sucked, and they had another book that came out after the third movie that would have been such a better movie than any of the other ones. It's like Tom Hagen gets kidnapped down in Florida, and I mean, it's fucking crazy, man.
I never seen Goodfellas.
How about Donnie Brasco? How's that one?
Donnie Brasco was a good movie.
I like The Bronx Tale. That's a good movie.
Bronx Tale is pretty good. Yeah, that's a good one.
But the Donnie
that.
Brasco movie was good, man.
Yeah.
You know what's a really good movie though?
Pacino.
Gangs of New York. That was a real good movie.
That was Leonardo DiCaprio, right?
Yeah, that was a real good movie.
All right.
That was all right.
It was
For
loud as hell, but holy shit.
being old school, games, I guess.
I mean,
I can't
it
believe
goes
you never
way
seen-
back from the Irish and the Italians and the Japanese. It's crazy. I was like, holy shit.
I can't believe you never seen fucking Goodfellas.
Never seen Goodfellas.
You never
I never
seen
seen The
Goodfellas?
Godfather too. I saw the first Godfather.
Best fucking mafia movie ever.
I have to go see it then.
Yeah, Goodfellas is pretty good. I like Goodfellas up until Joe Pesci dies, and then the movie goes downhill after that. But
Well, because it goes into all their crazy shit.
Drugs.
And Henry Hill, after he went into the witness protection program and all that shit, and they moved him out, and he went to like fucking Arizona or some shit like that, and he still, and then him and his wife separated or whatever. He still had the cocaine problem and all that bullshit, and all the way up till the day he died back in like 2000. I want to say it was 2010 he died.
So did he? Since you're a big mafia fan, who's your favorite gangster of all time?
My favorite gangster. I want to say my favorite gangster, Carlos Gambino.
Really?
I was just gonna say the Gambino family.
I say Carlos Gambino because he was known as the quiet Don. I mean, he wasn't out in public. He was never arrested for anything his whole entire.
Did you hear about that guy that killed what happened? In New York, it just happened last year. He killed somebody from the Gambino family.
Yeah, he killed the head of the Gambino family because he wanted to date his niece.
His
Guy,
niece
he's like, nah, you're not dating my niece or whatever. And then he was outside one day going to his truck, and this dude just rolled up and fucking shot him and killed him.
He said that was everybody in New York just called me and was like, dude, that's like that guy right there is a dead man walking from the minute he goes to prison.
And the funniest thing is he's in Rikers Island still, and he's still not dead.
Yeah, I'm shocked. Maybe they want to give it to him good.
Oh,
But I'm surprised. I like Lucky. I mean, the story is Lucky Luciano.
yeah. Well, I mean, he's the one that you know came up with the whole well, let's everybody work together and try not to cause a lot of commotion, so everybody's still making money and there's no bloodbaths on the streets and all that. He's the one that created the commission, which is one person from each 5 families in New York are on the commission, and they oversee everything. Like, you can't. Supposedly, the reason why they did it is so you can't kill the don of a family without permission of the board. If the board said he's got to go, then he's got to go. But, which is kind of weird because most of the people that were on the commission were the heads of the family. So, why do you vote when the guy's not there? I guess. I don't know.
A good story. How did you like John Travolta as John Gotti? That movie. You see that one?
Yeah, I saw that one. It wasn't bad.
Wasn't really great, but it was okay.
Great. I think our what the hell's his name? Armand. They made another movie with John Gotti like years ago.
The guy played
Armand DeSante.
Armand DeSante, yeah. He probably would have been.
I think he did a better job at John Gotti than John Travolta did.
Yeah. I mean, he even played Odysseus in The Odyssey.
Yep. Yeah, I think he did a better role of John Gotti.
I like to find that movie too because I think that was a TNT miniseries or movie or something. Odyssey with Armand DeSante. It was pretty good.
Yeah, he did a better job of playing John Gotti than John Travolta did, I think.
Yeah, he was a pretty good actor too. Yeah, I'm surprised he wasn't in more mafia movies actually.
Well, it's like in the Bronx Tale, Chaz Palmineri. Palmineri.
I don't know.
That played
Get the papers. Oh, that's Goodfellas. Okay.
Yeah, get the papers. But Chaz Palmineri, that played the main guy in the Bronx Tale, I mean, he's a good actor.
I told Mom her gangster name. Mom is like Patty, 5-course meal Ferraro. Every night she makes a 5-course meal.
We used to have Spank was known as Jimmy No Neck.
Oh, that was Jimmy No Neck. I thought you were Jimmy No Neck. Okay.
No, that was Spank because of the roles on it. No, he was. I was Jimmy No Neck. He was
Hot Dog McGee.
No, something with Frankie Rolls or something like that.
Who the hell gave him that name? Oh shit.
Yeah, our dad gave him that name, Frankie fucking Rolls or something like that.
So. I first started working with him over there, and this one guy, Sergeant Gilchrist, he comes up to me. He's like, "Oh, you're his brother. Let me see the back of your head. You got any hot dogs? You got any hot dogs?" He goes, "You don't got no hot dogs," but my hair was a little long. He goes, "You got to shave your head. I got to see if you have any hot dogs back there." It was really fun. And Spanky used to make fun of that old man at church back when we were kids. The guy had 3 hot dogs.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like karma, he got hot dogs when he got older.
Fuck heads.
I got 1 hot dog, I think. It's like a roll.
Yeah, I think I got 2.
I lost 6 pounds, though, so I think I had 2. 1 went away.
You got that COVID.
COVID.
Over here losing weight.
Yeah.
That's called AIDS.
Not going to church so much.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a while before I go back out anywhere, man.
I'd rather get that COVID than AIDS, though.
Yeah.
You shoot that COVID all in my mouth, but don't shoot that AIDS in my mouth.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
I was just at Cheers too when they told me that everybody from there had that shit. I'm like, wait,
Oh, yeah.
it's Chris. Is Chris dating that bartender now?
I think so. They had a picture the other day. They were out to dinner somewhere.
Chris who? Oh, Chris. Which bartender is it?
Yeah, Spanish lady. Maria or
New one?
Rissa.
Melissa.
She's a new bartender over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is she the one that had the COVID?
Well, according to April, they all have fucking COVID except for Kara. So.
Yeah, that's what they get for all rubbing on each other.
Oh, no.
I was over there, but I was over there sanitizing my hands.
Yeah.
Every time. So
I was like sanitizer on his tongue. He's like on his ears, everywhere.
No, I brought the bottle with me because I didn't know if they could. I brought the bottle of sanitizer and fucking and a face mask because I didn't know if they allow face masks.
He's like, he's got his glass, the pitcher of Yingling. Give me that mug. Okay, I'm gonna put some sanitizer on the rim of that mug.
Dude, I was paranoid. Like when Pat told me that, I was like, "Oh shit." So, I waited 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm staying away from any places anytime soon. Man, I'll go to the grocery store because I have to, but other than that, I just stay at home, man. I ain't
really
going
bad now. If it's true or not, who knows? But if you get the COVID, even if you have a mild case of it, now they're saying, well, it could cause long-term damage. They don't know, you know. It's like
the whole thing. They don't fucking know is the problem.
Yeah, they don't know shit.
It's like, oh well, it looks like the governor of Florida is like, oh, it looks like it's starting to level out. I'm like, okay, where's it leveling out when we just had 11,000 fucking new cases yesterday, 10,000 the day before, 80,000 today? I'm like, where's the level?
I think he's thinking, well, 15,000 last week, so it hasn't got back up to 15,000 yet.
He's gonna wait till the whole state is fucked. And he's gonna be like, okay, now we're fucked.
Yeah.
Everybody has it now, so we're okay.
But my thing is like, oh well, you know, if you think you have it or if you have it or whatever, you stay home for 2 weeks, and then you should be good to go back to work. It's like, okay, if the thing is that fucking bad, there's no way of quarantining yourself at home for 2 weeks is gonna. If they say, oh well, everybody needs a vaccine for it. Well, obviously it didn't go a fucking way if you need a vaccine because there's no vaccine. So staying home for 2 weeks didn't get rid of it.
Here's the thing for it, right? Chris's mom had it so bad that the whole 2 weeks thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they told her she had it so bad that doesn't. She's not qualified for 2 weeks. She has to wait for basically a whole month to get better. So it's not just for only 2 weeks. People think
another problem, Jose,
lasts longer than that.
Is there like my most recent girlfriend? She got it, but she went and got tested, and she had all the symptoms, and she got tested. They're not telling anybody, well, try to stay home or anything. She didn't do nothing until she got her results back 5 days later. Then she stayed on 2 weeks. I'm like, so you're going out and around people the whole time. So it's like common sense would tell you, I'm sick. I better stay home until I find out or something.
Well,
yeah.
My whole point is everybody's trying to keep it a secret. I'm like, dude, if you have it, you need to tell the people you've been around that you fucking have it, so they can get checked.
That's what
if I have it, there's no shame in my game. I'm gonna tell.
It's just like HIV. You find out you got HIV, you tell those last 10 girls you've been with, hey baby, I got the HIV. I got for one of you hookers.
So my whole point is, if it's the same rule for HIV, why wouldn't you tell somebody that you have it? Why keep it fucking secret? Just tell somebody so they can go get checked.
Right.
Because isn't it a law? If you have HIV, you have sex. If you knowingly have it, you have unprotected sex with somebody without telling them. Yeah. You can get arrested, right, or something like that. You get in trouble for it. So
Mm-hmm.
why not treat it like that?
Right.
My thing is, though, if they say that as of right now, there's no cure for it, and there has to be a vaccine to get rid of it. So if you have it, basically you have it, and you're going to spread it no matter if it's been fucking 2 months or if it's been 2 weeks. If there's no vaccination for it.
Well, it's 2 months. It might, your body might fight it off and it's dead in your body. You're no longer transmitting it. It's a virus. That's
Yeah, but it can still be spread though.
then again, who knows if it's something like it might be HIV in your body forever.
Well, that's what they're saying is, once you have it, it can be, susceptible in your body. So like you can have, another fucking reoccurrence of it in another year from now or whatever. They don't know. They don't know.
That's what they're saying now, because they say the antibodies that your body is producing to fight it, after you get rid of it, those antibodies are only lasting like 4 months.
Yeah, but what he's trying to say, if you have it, you've been in your house for a month, and I go to your house, then I can fucking get it either ways, even though it's been a month. That doesn't exclude the fact that your countertops are infected. Like how long can it live on the surface?
Well,
they say it's like
24 to 72 hours or something like that. They're saying, depending on the type of surface.
But the thing is, if you have it in your system, like some people may have and have absolutely no symptoms whatsoever, never get sick from it or anything, but they're a carrier of it.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I'm gonna stay away from everybody for like a good month or two.
Yeah, I need to go camping. Appalachian Trail. Get a crossbow and hunt some squirrels.
And we're kind of fucked because we live like in Denver Hills. Like it's not like Tampa. Like once you get it, everybody like we'll probably be the last ones to get it because we're out here in the woods, So.
Yeah. Well, yeah. If it gets bad in Tampa, it's gonna eventually spread here, basically.
Yeah, but we'll be the last ones to get it. It's like, oh, we're good. Tampa will be like, oh, we're good. Everybody has it already.
Because it's not like we're blocked off from Tampa. Diddy's under twice. He froze up. Okay.
All right, I'm back. I'm back, bitches. I think they're trying to block it from talking about COVID.
I kept wondering why he looked like that.
I'm like, all of a sudden, I'm like, dude, where the fuck did I go?
I'm like, he's
all
duplicating.
All I saw was your guys is just like spinning.
We thought you were still looking at us. We are like, you just.
I was like, damn, he's really into deep thought right now, buddy.
He's thinking about something. He's thinking about that COVID in his culo.
Dude, whose car was that Jeep? I rode past your house today and it was a Jeep in your front yard.
White Jeep?
Yeah, it was like a white Jeep.
Oh, that was Bob.
That was my dad. He was mowing the grass.
I was like, who the hell? Like, I rode past your house to drop my daughter off. I was like, why is there a white Jeep there? I forgot to tell you today.
Go get your toy. Bring your toy.
Speaking of Bob, I gotta piss.
It
was kind of like an old school Jeep. Not like a Wrangler or anything, but it was like
it's the old school Wrangler, like a 1990s version.
I was looking at it, I was like, who the hell Jeep is that?
Yeah, that's my dad. He was when I came home on break, he was here mowing the grass.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, you and your damn toy. It's a toy.
Dude, we got a fucking Chihuahua now. And that mother, like, we close him in the hallways, and all he does is fucking bark.
Bark?
In the hallway. I'm like, holy shit. I'm
Dude,
about to kill this Chihuahua.
This fucking guy this morning, about 6:30, he's up in the window because he sleeps on the bed, so he gets up in the window, and he's looking out the window and just starts fucking barking and bark. I'm like, bro, really? It's fucking 6:30 in the fucking morning. Well, apparently there's a guy walking down the street. So I like looked in the blinds and shit, and I see there's some dude walking down the street. This motherfucker's going crazy, like he wants to fucking go out and kill him. I'm like, I'm just trying to sleep. Can I get one day where I can sleep past fucking 7 o'clock, please? Every day this guy, dude, he will be up by 7 o'clock in the fucking morning, bouncing all over the bed, nudging me, trying to get me up so he can go out and go pee. Unless it's Wednesday when I have to get up fucking early to go to work, Then the bitch don't want to get out of bed. I'm like, come on, you gotta get up, go to the bathroom. He's like, got to drag his ass out of bed. I'm like, dude, come on, man. My
That's
day's off.
He's starting to get used to you waking him up.
Well, as soon as he hears the alarm clock go off, dude, he's fucking up, fucking running around, acting crazy. I'm like, dude, you're a fucking idiot, man.
You know what you do? You wake up real early in the morning, one fucking Wednesday, before he gets up, and you fucking wake his ass up.
I have to wake him up every Wednesday. I have to fucking, I'm like, come on, let's go.
You should just grab him by the feet and be like, oh yeah, fucker, you don't like it now, do you? That's like my daughter. My daughter used to wake up every freaking morning, early as hell. And then one day I caught her sleeping in, and she was so tired, bro, because I had to drop her off at her babysitter early in the morning. And I'm like, wake up. And she's pissed, bro. She's like, ugh. And I'm like, oh yeah, you don't like it when we have to wake you up, do you? So she's eating cereal, bro. Like I had cereal out for her. As her first bite of cereal, she goes to sleep with the spoon in her mouth. So I'm dying laughing. I'm like, that's what you get because you always wake me up, little fucker. And she hears me laughing, and she starts laughing too. She knows what I'm laughing about too. I'm laughing at her ass. I'm like, and I tell her too as she's laughing. I was like, yeah, you don't like it when I have to wake you up, huh?
Jose,
Yeah.
what happened if Aaron Rodgers had COVID-19? Say they're going to have a football season, but he had COVID-19. But the only way for him to get cured and for the Packers to win the Super Bowl is he had to kiss you. Would you kiss Aaron Rodgers? Tongue.
Hell no.
For a Super Bowl.
Nope. Sorry.
Oh, you're not a true fan.
It'll be all right.
Dude, Arson would do that for LeBron to win the fucking championship.
Shit, he'd bend over for LeBron. I thought Jose would say yes on that because the way he goes on about Aaron Rodgers. I thought for sure he'd go with that one.
Yeah, for sure.
He's not as gay for Aaron as I thought he was.
Dude, you want to hear a cool story though?
No, I'm really happy you're not as gay as I thought you were for Aaron.
My father-in-law one day, so my mother-in-law has COVID, right? And she has to wait longer than 2 weeks, a whole month. And I could tell, she gets lonely, dude. A whole month being locked up in the house fucking drives you nuts. It feels like you're in prison. Hey,
I've been in here since March with these two old people.
Yeah, so it kind of drives you crazy.
I want to go to the store. That's it. Yeah.
My father-in-law comes to my house one day, he knocks on my door, and he lives with obviously his wife. And he brings me this cool picture. I guess trying to tell me he's okay. It's a picture of fucking Brett Favre. It's pretty cool, man. He got me a little picture with the cards of Brett Favre and a little a stamp from Wisconsin. And it's like that, dude. And I was like, holy shit. And he's like, oh, here, I got this at a yard sale for $20. It wasn't even bad. But it's a real fucking picture. I was like, oh, shit. So you know what I did? I sprayed it down with sanitizer, fucking hang it up on a picture frame and put it in my fucking, on a picture frame, and I hung it up on the wall.
So who's your favorite player of all time from the Packers?
Brett Favre. Has to be Brett Favre.
I know.
I became a Packers fan because of Brett Favre.
And Aaron Rodgers?
And then Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is just like Brett Favre, though. He plays just like him.
Kind of gay. Hey, what happened when Brett Favre went to the Jets? If he won the Super Bowl that year, would you be a Jets fan?
I wouldn't be a Jets fan, but I wouldn't be mad. It's New York City, so why not?
Okay. There you go.
I wouldn't be a Jets fan, though. Jets sucks, man.
Do you know that Diddy had popcorn thrown on him for rooting for the Jets at a Buffalo game?
Really?
Yeah. Rich Stadium in Buffalo, New York. Not only
Which one do you
popcorn.
think is more loyal? Giants fan, Buffalo? I think Buffalo wins it, right?
I think Giants fans win it. Buffalo fans are pretty
Buffalo
loyal.
has to win it.
I don't know, but I was a kid and I got fucking popcorn, beer, and pretzels thrown on me because I was rooting for the fucking Jets.
That would have happened too if you would have went to the Wisconsin with the Giants.
Yeah, that was in Buffalo, man. I got me and my cousin got fucking popcorn and pretzels thrown at us, beer poured on us.
Our cousin was a Dolphins fan, but he was like, "Hey,
like grown ass adults, like
Hold
grown
on,
people."
so you were in the Buffalo Stadium, and you were wearing the Jets, like.
We weren't even wearing jet shit. I had green and white Nikes on. And like, fucking throwing pretzels and shit, dumping beer on us.
How old were you, bro?
Like 11.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
who was that? David
That's
Crawford."
Grown ass.
That's back in the days when you could do shit like that. Nowadays, you go to jail for shit like
Or
that.
you'd be getting a big brawl, be a big stadium brawl going on.
They had a whole bunch of brawls that day too, man. There was like fights breaking out everywhere, and I mean it was fucking nuts.
Yo, what was that video with the Packers fan and I want to say it was the Detroit Lions. Remember there was a fight in the stadium and it came out on Facebook. No, it wasn't. It was like a cheese grater. Somebody was wearing a cheese grater hat.
Oh, that was that was a Vikings, or I'm sorry, it was the Vikings and the Packers.
The Vikings and the Packers. Somebody had a cheese grater hat, and that whole fight broke out.
They painted it purple or some shit.
Yeah, it was fucking awesome.
People fighting at that shit's crazy. You know, you're fighting over fucking imaginary heroes on our football team. You know. Was
it the Chief in San Francisco had the same fight too? I believe they had a different fight.
They might have.
They had a big brawl in the parking lot at San Francisco Chiefs game.
Yeah,
there was like hundreds of people fighting in the fucking parking lot.
I know even with baseball, the Dodgers and the Giants, there have been people killed at games, you know, because of who you're rooting for.
The Dodgers and what?
The Giants. San Francisco Giants and the Dodger games.
Oh, yeah, they had the big fight. They had the big fight in the parking lot, and the dude got fucking hit in the head and fucking fell down and hit his head on the parking thing and fucking killed him.
Not off San Francisco and the Giants. I mean,
that was San Francisco Giants in the Dodgers baseball game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know the Dodgers were in Brooklyn.
Yeah, one time, yeah. Until 56 or 57, they moved to Los Angeles.
And you guys know the reason why they call it the Brooklyn Dodgers?
They dodged the trains, the train Dodgers.
Yeah.
And then they became the Mets.
And then how the fuck do you go from Brooklyn to LA? Like that was.
Well, the Giants did it first because they went from New York to LA, New York, or San Francisco, the Giants. And then the Dodgers, they did. The reason why is because they wanted a new stadium and the city wanted to build it for them. So they're like, fuck it, we're going to Los Angeles then. That's how it happened.
Oh, shit.
And then they got the Mets.
So wait. So San Francisco Giants, they were in
New York.
New York?
Yeah. They were New York Giants.
See, it's good to have old friends.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Yeah, they went to California a few years before the Dodgers went.
Hold on, so the Giants were in Brooklyn or Queens or what?
I don't know where the hell they played at.
Because the Mets play in Queens, I believe.
Let's see where the Giants played. I'll look it up. Where?
That's pretty good to know.
I think the Mets are.
I think the Mets play in Jersey though, right?
I think they're Brooklyn.
In Brooklyn?
Yeah, I think so.
Queens. It has to be in Queens.
Queens. Yeah, I think it's Queens.
Because the old Shea Stadium was in Brooklyn, wasn't it?
No, I remember going to the Queens one day and everybody fucking was a Mets fan over there. Dude, there was so many Jewish people in Queens though. Holy shit, dude. Holy fucking crap. Like nowadays it's all different, but when I was a kid in 1999, I want to say, we went to Queens and played them, and everybody was fucking Jewish. Like even the bodega store was a fucking Jewish guy, bro. I was like, what the fuck, bro? I never seen. And I was waiting for their hats to fall off.
The yarmulkes.
Yeah, I was waiting for their fucking yarmulkes to fall off whenever they slide or anything. It would never fall off. Like fuck the game. I just want to see one of his hats fall off. And nobody hats fell off. And they were pretty good. I mean, we beat their asses, but you know, they were fucking good as fuck, dude.
The old yarmulkes.
That's why I told people, listen, I don't know the Queens now. I know the Queens back then. There was a lot of fucking Jews. Like the whole neighborhood was full of Jews.
The New York Giants were the baseball team. Was known as the New York Gothams in 1983 or 1883, and then became the New York Giants in 1885. They played in Polo Grounds in Upper Manhattan.
Manhattan.
Yeah, Upper Polo Grounds.
Huh.
That's weird.
Yeah, and they moved to San Francisco.
Manhattan had a fucking playing field.
1958, they moved to San Francisco. And the Dodgers moved the same year, I think. Yeah.
Sellouts. I'm just kidding.
What the hell
But
are
the
the
Mets,
Gothams?
I believe the Mets playing Queens, right?
I can check for you. Let's check because we got the computer at
The
our head.
Mets, they either play in Jersey or Queens.
I don't know where's Shea Stadium at. That was the old stadium, though. They play somewhere else now, though, right?
Because
Shea Stadium's the old stadium.
Yeah.
Because the Jets, they play in Jersey, I believe, right?
No, I think they're back. Are they in New York? I don't fucking know. They used to play in the same stadium as the Giants. But
because it used to be Giant Stadium.
Meadowlands. They both used to play at the Meadowlands, right?
And that's in
I
New
know
Jersey.
I know there's one New York team, NFL, that plays in Jersey. It's either the Giants
I think it's both of them. I think the Giants and the Jets, they still share the same stadium.
Let's see. The Mets. Uh-huh.
Nobody liked the Mets anyway. Hey, did you guys see the Yankees beat the Mets recently?
Citi Field. Here's a summary from Wikipedia. Citi Field is a baseball park located in Flushing Meadows, Corona Park.
Where's that at, Jose?
The Mets play in Flushing Meadows, Corona Park.
Now, Oscar, where's Flushing Meadows?
That's in New York City.
In Queens.
It doesn't say the city.
Yeah, it's in Queens. Yeah, it's in Queens.
Where did the New York Giants and the Jets play?
MetLife Stadium. According to Wikipedia,
I see. Jets and the Giants both play still in the Meadowlands Sports Complex, which is in East Rutherford, New Jersey, 8 miles west of New York City.
So they still play over there. Okay, I didn't know where they played.
They still play that fucking turnpike. That's fucking horrible as fuck.
Yeah, they still play in the same stadium.
I think
both teams.
The Giants should play at Yankee Stadium or some shit, right?
I know, right? That's a big stadium, man. I mean, I haven't been to the new one, but the old one was fucking huge.
Yeah, I think the new one's bigger, but for seats wise,
dude, I'm so pissed off that they made a new stadium, though. You know how much history it's on that?
Right. That's like knocking down Fenway or Wrigley, you know?
Yeah, like I know a lot of people were upset. I'm upset. I'm fucking in Florida. Like, really, dude?
Yeah. I mean, they built it on the same area, but still, right?
It's right across the street from the.
It's right across the street.
Right across the street. But that park across the street was it used to have 1, 2, 3 baseball fields, and then it used to have a track right across it, and then next to it there was this park called it was a handball. It was like the blue balls, a handball court, and then next to it was called the Malali.
I know about blue balls.
Yeah. Well, you guys ever play handball in New York? No.
Yeah, I know what handball is.
Yeah.
Handball. So yeah, we used to play handball right here in Zephyr Hills Park. I never ever knew people down here knew what handball was till I met.
Yeah, they got out of prison.
But so they had a handball park, and then they had Malali Park, which kind of pool, and then right next to it was my fucking elementary school. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, another one is Comiskey Park in Chicago. That was a White Sox stadium for years. They destroyed that one too.
The White Sox?
Yeah. My thing is, it's like all right, you're gonna destroy these parks that have all this history instead of just fucking rebuilding the park or doing renovations to make the park safer, better, whatever. And fuck it, let's destroy this and then we'll build a new park and charge all the fucking people that live here taxes to build this new fucking park. It's like, it's stupid.
My mother used to pay $700 for a 1-bedroom apartment in New York City, right, like 3 streets down from the Yankee Stadium. $700, right? She came down to Florida and she spent $600 for a 3-bedroom, 2 bathrooms, right here by right by the movie theater, Pasco Woods.
Hey, who's your favorite baseball team, Jose?
The Yankees.
Yankees.
The Yankees. Dude, I saw Mark McGwire one time. He's fucking drunk as fuck, dude.
Mark was or you were?
He was so drunk.
Oh, Mark was.
Mark McGwire was drunk. I was like probably 10 years old.
One time I saw
That's
Mark
when they
McGwire.
had home run derby.
Oh yeah, Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa. I saw both of them at the same time one time. I was going home from work. There was this gay bar. I was thirsty, so I was like, "Let me go in that gay bar, get a beer before I go home." I said, "Where's the bartender? Where's the restroom?" And he's like, "Oh, it's over there." I'm like, "Okay." I come out and my face is all white. The bartender, what's wrong? I said, "There's 3 guys in there having sex." He's like, "Is one wearing a green shirt, one wearing a blue shirt?" I was like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Well, the one with the green shirt in the middle?" I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "That's Mark McGwire. He's lucky at pool too." Sammy Sosa on the back end. I was like, "Yeah, he's on the back end. He's lucky at everything."
Oh man. Dude, have you seen Sammy Sosa now though?
No.
Sammy Sosa look pale as fuck. Like, bro, how the fuck do you go from looking?
Is he skinny again?
Dude, he looks pale. Like, he looks like he bleached his body like Michael Jackson too many times.
But did he get skinny? Because I don't know. You're probably too young to remember when he first started playing baseball. He was skinny as shit.
He was skinny. No, he was thick. He was like thicker bone.
Oh yeah.
But he was darker back then when he was skinny. Darker.
Him and McGuire on the HGT or whatever, HGG or whatever the fuck they were taking.
Well, Mark McGwire got caught taking steroids, I believe.
They were having sex with each other too.
Hey, so did Alex Rodriguez though. He got caught taking steroids too.
Oh yeah.
You know who I respect though? Derek Jeter. Derek Jeter, man. That man doesn't even have a parking ticket.
His last season, I forget who they were playing. This was last year, and they're playing somebody. And somebody out in the crowd's yelling, "Overrated," while he's at the bat. And he hit a double. They're yelling, "Overrated, overrated." And he hit a double, did his double, and he's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, some dumbass out there yelling, "Overrated." I mean, I don't think he was the most spectacular player ever, but he never got injured. He played just about, I don't know how many years, but
I think he was the best shortstop player you can ask.
Yeah. I mean, he wasn't the most athletic person, but he was definitely there for how many years and never got hurt, and he was there,
He was the best shortstopper.
Just like Cal Ripken. Cal Ripken never got hurt. He played all those games. That's why Cal Ripken's got records. He's been there for a long time,
So are you guys both Cowboy fans? No, you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what about Prescott?
He's a douche. I think they should just fucking bench his ass and start Andy Dalton, man.
Really, I think he's a horrible quarterback, if you ask me, because
he's gonna get $31 fucking million to play this season because of the franchise tag.
If you look at all the passes he throws, there's a lot of the receivers are reaching back. There's none of them up here. They're going back here.
Well, the problem is he's not the greatest quarterback, but they wanted to sign him for a 5-year contract, and he held out. He's like, "No, I only want 4, and I want fucking like $40 million a year." And they're like, "Yeah, fuck that. We'll give you 5 years at $31 million or $34 million a year." And this douchebag's like, Oh yeah, fuck that. I'm not taking it. So they franchise tagged him. He had till last Wednesday to fucking sign the 5-year deal. Didn't sign it, so now he plays next year on the franchise tag for 30 this upcoming season for $31 million. And then after that, it's like, well, he can either sign or he's a free agent. 1, 2. But I'm like, dude, you just signed Andy Dalton to back him up. I think Andy Dalton would be good in that system.
Who the hell is Andy Dalton?
The quarterback from Cincinnati Bengals, the red-haired dude.
Oh, he sucks, don't he?
Look at that team he fucking played for. Jesus Christ. Yeah, one good receiver and everybody else sucked.
I don't think the Cowboys quarterback is good, though. Almost half the passes I see are behind all the time. I'm like, he had one good year. That's all he had.
Well, I mean, he's gone to playoff twice out of 3 years. I mean,
he's
once championship, but I think Andy Dalton's a better fit for the system myself. And he's only they're only paying him like $1.5 million.
I wish they could bring a Roger Staubach clone.
Well, you know what would be a good quarterback for you guys? The guy for Matt Ryan. Not Matt Ryan. The guy that plays for the Lions.
Oh, Stafford?
Yeah, Stafford would be a good quarterback. He's a good
quarterback. Dude, I said the whole fucking offseason we should have picked up Cam Newton, man.
I think Stafford's time's almost up.
He's good, though. Dude, he played with a fucking broken collarbone the whole time.
I think the whole thing is in the offseason, instead of signing Andy Dalton, they should, when Cam Newton was available, they could sign him for a league minimum, see how he does, fucking start him. Fuck Dak. You want to hold out?
Yeah,
fuck
but now New England has him.
Yeah. New England do good.
Cam Newton's pretty good. I think Cam Newton's a little out there now, though. He's like fucking out there.
Nah, dude. This guy, he's insanely fucking big, and now that he's not injured and shit, wow. I think New England's got a good shot of fucking repeating, going back to the Super Bowl again.
Well, we'll find out if they have the NFL season this year, whether it's Bill Belichick, who did horrible when he was with the Browns, right? He didn't do great with the Browns.
Yeah, it sucked.
Or is it Tom Brady? Are the Bucs going to be there or the Patriots?
No, everybody's already got the Bucs in the NFC. I'm like, dude, because they signed fucking Tom Brady and fucking Gronk. I'm like,
no, I don't think the Bucs are gonna.
Yeah, I don't see them. I don't see the Bucs making it to the Super Bowl. I don't.
Oh man,
it matches.
Dude, everybody's a Bucs fan now, though.
I'm not. Fuck that. I would like if they bring Mike Allstott back, a clone of Mike Allstott and John Lynch, then I'll be a Bucs fan.
So
I like the Bucs. When I first moved here back in '97, I'm like, I'm gonna root for the Bucs. They suck, but that's gonna be my second NFL team. Man. I'm gonna root for the Bucs. It's a local team.
Dude, my first year coming to moving down to Florida, the Bucs won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I was here that year.
That was over there in 02, I believe. 02.
Yeah, I think so. 2001, 2002.
Yeah, because I was out at a party, and then we went to the old Casbors, and there's a guy in the Raiders jersey, and they kept bringing him up in the big screen, and everybody kept throwing chicken wings and shit at him.
Oh, you didn't go to Sean's party?
No, I went to a party at Joey having, and we went to Casbors.
I had my girlfriend on one side of me and my mom on the other side of me at the Bucs and Raiders Super Bowl, and I forgot which one was outside of me. I started rubbing my mom's lower back and thinking it was my girlfriend. And I looked, and I was like, "Oh, that's my mom."
It's so stupid, bro. Oh man, I don't think it was in 01 because 01 I still lived in New York for the Twin Towers.
Yeah, it might have been 02.
I think it was 02.
Yeah, I believe it was 02. Bucs won the Super Bowl.
My upsetting thing about that is because, of course, the coach was what's his name, not Tony Dungy.
Dungy.
That was still Tony Dungy's team, but
no, it wasn't. No, Tony Dungy got fired the year before, and then Gruden took over. Who the Raiders still use the same exact playbook that he designed for the Raiders. And he took over as a Bucs coach. They go to the Super Bowl against the Raiders, which they already had the Eagles winning because the Bucs have never won a playoff game or any other game when the temperature's been below like 47 degrees, and they went to Philadelphia to play the NFC Championship, and they had Eagles jerseys on sale and stuff out there in California for the fucking Super Bowl, and the Bucs ended up winning.
Yeah, and the Bucs were great. I loved the Bucs all through the 90s. They had a great defense. They had Hardy Nickerson, the original linebacker, and then Derek Brooks, Warren Sapp. I mean, Hardy Nickerson was one of my favorite linebackers ever.
John Lynch.
He wasn't there for the Super Bowl year because he was on Jacksonville, I think, at that time. But he's my true Tampa Bay linebacker is Hardy Nickerson. He's the best fucking linebacker, I think, ever of the 90s. He played for Pittsburgh, then he came to Tampa. He was unstoppable.
He was fucking awesome, man.
And then by the time those years came by, 98, 99, he started going down, and Derek Brooks started moving up, yeah.
We'll see, man. We made it to the playoffs with a brand new head coach. We made it to the playoffs with a brand new head coach and a fucking brand new players. So we'll see.
Oh, God.
We'll see.
Stop with that fucking green shit.
The only thing, dude, I already bought tickets for the Bucs and Packers games out
Jose, the only thing I hate about mine and yours relationship, because you like the Packers, I used to love the Oilers. We would have been great together. The Packers and the Oilers.
Hell no. I would have shot you in your foot.
Tell us men on football, right? But my favorite team are the Packers and the Oilers.
Oh, man.
They go together like vinegar and oil.
You better off going with the fucking Bucs and the Bucs and the Packers. The Bucs made it to the playoffs last year too.
Hey, I think what team did what's the name go to? He's gonna be the third. He went to Saints.
New Orleans.
Yeah, the third quarterback.
Yeah, they're saying he's behind that Tatum or whatever the fuck is Tatum fucking.
Imagine if he's gonna win the Super Bowl. I bet he's gonna win the Super Bowl because every time a Bucs quarterback leaves the Bucs, they win the Super Bowl.
That's a fact. Doug Williams, Steve Young, Trent Dilfer.
There's three of them. Not
Dilfer. The funniest thing is the year he got cut by the Bucs, got picked up by Baltimore, and I was telling somebody, I said, if Dilfer is halfway through the season, he's going to be becoming the fucking starting quarterback there, and they're going to win the fucking Super Bowl, and they fucking laugh, and they end up because that fucking defense. That defense was fucking strong.
Well, you look at the Super Bowl, they had like 70 total yards or some shit.
Yeah, they didn't have a lot of yards, but they ended up winning the fucking Super Bowl in Tampa.
Yep.
That was a fucking
all this shit is over by October, you see me in the fucking stadium yelling my ass off. And
he got his eyes fixed too, I think. He's going to be a great quarterback now.
Jameis Winston?
Yeah, he got that LASIK surgery or whatever. He's going to be awesome.
I said last year, I'm like, dude, I think he has an issue with his eyes. Like
he used to be like this. He used to do this, P. Diddy. He's like, his eyes would.
Yeah, even in college. But I'm like, dude, is he colorblind? And so I started looking at all this information, and I'm like, wait a minute. Every time the Bucs wear red jerseys, he throws more interceptions when they wear red jerseys. Colorblind people can't see red and green. So I'm like, is he fucking colorblind? And that's why he keeps throwing so many interceptions? And then they come out with, he's got to have LASIK surgery because his eyes are. I'm like, I think he's fucking colorblind.
So you think he still might be colorblind?
I think that's what his problem is because every time they played with their red jerseys, he would throw more interceptions.
So with the Saints, they have the black jerseys or white, so he'll be able to tell the difference.
Better. He should.
Yeah, but their quarterback is getting beat up right now by the fucking media.
Yeah.
I tell you what, who's your favorite basketball players of all time?
Kevin Garnett, for some reason. I mean, Michael Jordan, of course, but then
Kevin Garnett. I didn't like Kevin Garnett too much, but I'm old school. I'm way ahead of him.
I like
Dr. J, Jordan.
Yeah, you're old school too.
I like
I like
Barkley, Patrick Ewing.
I like Shaquille.
Shaq, definitely.
Shaq looks like, awesome right now. He looks like he's like, bam.
You know who's underrated though? Iverson, man. Iverson was a good basketball.
Yeah,
Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd was
Iverson was
a beast.
shit, man.
Jason Kidd was good too. Yeah,
Jason Kidd was a beast, dude. He was short too, just like Iverson. He was a monster.
Kevin Johnson was pretty good.
And I don't even like basketball. I just remember my brother fucking like saying, "Holy shit, he made that shit."
I tell you what,
Allen Iverson. Was good, man.
basketball is the only team I ever switched, or the only sport I ever switched teams. I like the Sixers, Dr. J, of course. That's when I started liking basketball. And then Barkley was there. And then when Barkley left and went to the Phoenix Suns, guess who's my new favorite team? Phoenix Suns. And then when he left and went to Houston, guess who my new favorite team is? I don't fucking know because I hate Houston. So I was like going with the Charlotte Hornets because Alonzo Mourning went there first. I was like, let me go with Alonzo. And then he went to Miami, and I said, okay, I'm going to go with Miami Heat. That's been my team ever since. But
I like Miami.
I've always been a Knicks fan, and I like the Sixers just because, back in the day, the Sixers were my team, man. Friggin' Dr.
Maurice Cheeks. You kind of look like Maurice Cheeks, Jose.
But when it comes to basketball, I don't have a team. I have a player. Like I like this player because I hear his name a lot. My brother was born with a basketball.
I like PJ Brown from Miami, but maybe I didn't really like him. But P Diddy's little nickname as a kid was PJ, and maybe I like PJ Brown because I missed call my brother PJ. Who knows, right?
Fuck you.
Let me see who else was good back in the days, man. Shaq, Kobe, Jason Kidd. What's that guy's name? Nash.
Steve Nash.
Steve Nash. He was good.
Oh, you're a young buck, aren't you?
I know you guys are. I know you guys are loving all this shit, but I gotta get up early, man.
All right.
Face.
See you, buddy.
We should talk about basketball earlier. I go on all night for basketball.
You're not going to sleep with bro nose yelling like that.
He's going to fucking bed.
All right, guys. Have a good one.
All right, guys. Adios.
Spitter Swallow Beer review.
See you, buddy. Have a good night.
All right. Have a good one, Jose. Oh, jeez, folks. That's what happens when you drink beer and people want to join you.